A teen mom fighting to prevent more teen moms. From pregnant political daughter to reality star, Bristol Palin has been through it all. Becoming a parent can be daunting, especially for someone as young as Bristol Palin was when she learned she was expecting her first child. The fact that her personal life was so public made it all even harder. After giving birth, Palin spoke about how much her life had changed.
I'm up all night with him and I'm constantly just changing diapers and making bottles, and your priorities change 100%.
In 2011, at the age of 20, she appeared on Dr. Drew and said that while she is happy to have her son, things would have been easier if she hadn't been so young when she became a mom. My teenage years were cut completely short. I was on the fast track to adulthood just in an instant because of that one decision. Motherhood became even more complicated for Bristol Palin when she and the father of her child, Levi Johnston, called it quits. The breakup was messy to say the least, with Johnston bad-mouthing the Palins to the press after they parted ways. The couple then briefly reconciled, only for Palin to dump Johnston for good after he admitted that he might have gotten another woman pregnant. She told People in 2010 after the breakup, "The final straw was him flying to Hollywood for what he told me was to see some hunting show. But come to find out, it was that music video mocking my family." Palin was referring to the music video for After Love, in which he played a guy at odds with his girlfriend's mother. The Week noted that the storyline mirrored Johnston's own difficulties with the Palin family, and his ex seemed to agree. Things were rocky between Palin and Johnston for a while, with the couple fighting over custody. At one point, Johnston owed Palin more than $60,000 in child support per E! News. They're on good terms now, though, according to a 2018 interview in Us Weekly. In 2010, Bristol Palin joined the cast of Dancing with the Stars, where she was partnered with dance pro Mark Ballas. She told Radar Online, "I'm not the first mom to participate on Dancing with the Stars. And like those who came before me, I want to set a good example for all of the amazing moms out there. Yes, we can balance work and family, and we can also take on a new and exciting challenge." While she didn't win the competition, she did make it to the finals. Even though she only came in third place, Palin still attracted controversy for making it so far in the competition thanks to viewer votes, despite receiving mediocre scores from the judges. Palin returned to the competition in 2012, again partnering with Ballas. Fan support wasn't enough to make up for her scores this time, though, and she was eliminated in the fourth week of the competition. Her son Trip later competed on Dancing with the Stars Juniors when he was 9, telling People he was excited to follow in his mom's footsteps. While he was eliminated after one episode, he said he still enjoyed the experience. Bristol Palin has made it clear that she thinks for herself and doesn't just echo her mom's beliefs, although both of them are staunchly against abortion. She told Fox News in 2009, "It doesn't matter what my mom's views are on it. It was my decision, and I wish people would realize that too." Later, Palin emerged as an advocate for abstinence, even going as far as calling sex outside of marriage a sin in a 2011 interview with Christianity Today.
I just think that abstinence is the only way that you can effectively 100% foolproof way to prevent pregnancy.
Forbes reported that she made a whopping $262,500 in 2009 alone for her abstinence work with the Candies Foundation, which works to prevent teen pregnancy. Her career as an abstinence advocate came to an end in 2015, though, after she once again became pregnant out of wedlock.
Everyone should be abstinent or whatever, but it's not realistic at all.
After breaking things off with Levi Johnston, Bristol Palin became involved with Marine veteran Dakota Meyer. The relationship was rocky from the start. Per E! News, they announced their engagement in March 2015, but broke things off just a couple of months later. That December, the couple welcomed a daughter, Sailor Grace. Palin and Meyer eventually reunited, tying the knot in June 2016. They welcomed another child, Atlee Bay, the following May, but the relationship ended in divorce in 2018. Palin hinted that the marriage deteriorated due to her husband's war experiences in Afghanistan during her appearance on Teen Mom OG.
My husband Dakota has been struggling with PTSD, and it's been hard on our marriage.
We don't know how to coexist together.
Bristol Palin appeared on Teen Mom OG from 2018 to 2019. The show follows the stars of MTV's Teen Mom as they navigate life as now adult moms. Palin wasn't on the original Teen Mom, but was instead introduced to the show after cast member Farrah Abraham's exit.
Meet Bristol Palin. She was America's most famous teen mom.
Palin lasted only one season, complaining about how she was portrayed on air. She wrote in a lengthy Instagram post, "No matter how bad Teen Mom tries to portray my life, my babies, my family, my close friends, they know the truth. I'm a pretty great mom, work my ass off, show up, and hustle every day to give my kids a pretty great life." According to Palin, the show focused too much on baby daddy drama instead of a full picture of her life. Palin's breakup with ex-husband Dakota Meyer was documented while she was on the show. He wasn't happy about how their story was told either, blasting Teen Mom OG and its parent company on Twitter. What's sad is that Viacom has turned Teen Mom into a trailer trash Real Housewives instead of showing what the true struggles of parenting are. Bristol Palin has been through a lot of hard times in her motherhood journey, from being unprepared as a teen mom to having two very public breakups. But she's come out on top, and is now thriving as a mom of 3 all by herself, proving that you don't need a partner to live your best life. In a 2018 interview with Us Weekly, Palin said she's working with her exes to co-parent their children, calling both of them great dads. She admitted that co-parenting isn't always easy, but she's determined to do what's best for her children. In May 2022, she reflected on how far she's come in an Instagram post, writing, "From pregnant at 17 years old to being a single mom of 3, you don't have to know much about me to know that my life definitely does not have a white picket fence wrapped around it." She added that while the circumstances weren't always ideal, she felt nothing but joy when she thought about her children, adding, "I'd eat humble pie every single day for the purpose and fulfillment that God placed inside of me with each one of those beautiful babes." Through all the ups and downs in her life, Bristol Palin's Christian faith has kept her going, and she's not shy when it comes to talking about it. She said that during the chaos of her first stint on Dancing with the Stars, she turned to prayer for help. She told People, "It is faith that got me through this, and just praying all the time and just relying on God and knowing that He is on our side and we'll get through this." Palin documented her baptism at Christian Life, a non-denominational church, in a 2019 Instagram post. In the caption of the image, which shows her emerging from a pool of water after being baptized, she wrote, "I spent a lot of time thinking that I wasn't worthy enough to be baptized, and I realize now that I was completely wrong." In a 2021 Instagram post, Palin opened up about how defeated and alone she felt after her divorce from Dakota Meyer, but said that her faith helped in that difficult time. "If you are facing rough waters, know there is light at the end of every storm, and God has so much more for your life when you put Him in control and place your heart in His hands." Bristol Palin grew up in the political sphere thanks to her mom. While Sarah Palin's career meant that her personal life was splayed across the tabloids, Bristol doesn't seem to harbor a dislike for politics. In fact, there's a chance that she could one day enter the arena herself. She talked to E! News in 2011 about potentially going into politics, saying, "If I saw something that needed to be changed, then I would step up to the plate and do something about it." The following year, Palin appeared on Fox News' Hannity, again addressing the possibility of following in her mother's footsteps one day.
Yeah, I don't think I'd shut it completely yet. I'm only 21, but not anytime soon.
What's Bristol Palin up to now? She's turned her communication talents and gift for charming people into a lucrative real estate career in the Austin, Texas area, leading her own team. Per the U.S. Sun, she has sold millions of dollars worth of properties, including a mansion listed at $2.3 million. Palin opened up about her real estate career in a 2021 Instagram post, writing, "I want to create real opportunities. I crave true success and not just that facade. Being able to watch our team grow and to see these girls creating opportunities for their clients and their families has honestly given me so much purpose." In May 2022, the reality star celebrated her 4th anniversary as a real estate agent. It sounds like things are going just fine for her.